Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for entering my lady cave where we believe self-care is more. So we're gonna get straight into it. So our next topic is going to be humor. You guys, I am so goofy. So our next topic is going to be humor. Self-care is having humor, allowing yourself to have a sense of humor. Sometimes we find ourselves in some really, really stiff situations. And I'm the type of person where I beat myself up about stuff. When I make mistakes, I really will beat myself up about it. I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. And so, to get out of that, sometimes I have to add humor in my life. And sometimes you just got to laugh it off and keep it moving. Because in life, sometimes you're going to make mistakes. You're going to humiliate yourself. People are going to laugh at you. They're going to talk about you. That's just what it is. And so sometimes you got to just get over it, laugh about it, and just keep moving forward. Hey, chuck it up. Take that to the chin. So I come from a background where me and my sisters, we hung out a lot. We're very close. We talk about a lot of things. And so we tend to laugh at some of the things that are really not funny. We tend to laugh at some of our downfalls. We tend to laugh at some of our mistakes. And when I tell you we laugh, literally, we laugh. And so that's kind of something that has always kind of stuck in my mind. Our humor, and so the humor that we bring in our lives sometimes when life is not so pretty. And sometimes you got to do that, because if you allow life to just beat you up, honey, it ain't gonna never get better. So you got to learn how to kind of laugh stuff off, check it up, and move on to the next one. In some situations, I'm not saying all situations, but it's nice to bring humor. Self-care is bringing some humor, allowing yourself to laugh. Sometimes it feels so good to get a laugh, and not just like a little laugh. I mean, like those laughs that you can feel in the pit of your stomach, that when you're done laughing, your jaws hurt, your stomach hurt. One of those laughs. Those are the good laughs that come out, and it just feels so good. So I'm going to give you an example how I use humor in my life, in some good situations and in bad situations. But this particular situation was bad for me, probably good for other people. But let me just give you an example of how I use humor. So at my previous job, I had to do this presentation. And I believe we had to do a presentation for like some, it was a professional setting. It's some workers from the bureau, I believe. And so we had to put on our professional face, honey, and we had to like present this information about our program. We had a wonderful program. We offered a lot of things. And so, we had to do the presentation sometimes in the city of Milwaukee to tell people about our program and what we had to offer in Milwaukee County. So we went to this place where we had to present to all these professionals. And so like I told you guys, I'm like real like quiet. I don't really say a lot. However, when I talk around, people that I feel comfortable with, but if I'm like standing up in front of a whole entire classroom of people or conference room of people, I'll be like, okay, on the spot, whatever, I guess. I'm the type of person where I'm just like, let's just do it and get it over with. I gotta do it. Let's just kind of do it, boom, knock it out, and I ain't gotta worry about it no more. So I'm like, cool. And I really don't have like a huge problem with speaking and talking. I think it's just the anxiety part. Like I get anxiety when it comes to speaking, especially in front of a lot of people. So I can get a little socially awkward. So we went and we got up there and some of my coworkers started to talk, and I'm just kind of thinking like, thinking about, what I'm gonna say, going over my little lines or whatever. And I knew the program like the back of my hand. I can talk about it all day. I still can to this day. I can tell you about the program, the ins and outs of it, what they offer, all of that. And it was like, I know it, but I'm staging myself to say certain things, and so I'm kind of messing myself up in the process, where it's just like, girl, just go ahead and tell them about the program and sit down. So it was my turn to speak, and I get up there and I'm looking like puzzled, like, okay. And so I get to stuttering, I get to saying the wrong words. I get to saying the same thing over and over again, like literally saying the same words over and over again. And I literally failed that presentation. I felt like a failure. Okay. And like I said, I'm hard on myself. So normally if something like that happens to me, which it has happened more than one time, this in particular time, I just won't forget. Because there were so many people and I wasn't the only one that messed up. It was like a lot of us that kind of messed up. I don't know what it was about this day, but normally I would just be beating myself up like, oh, dang, they probably think I am stupid. I'm supposed to be the face of this program, and they probably think I'm stupid and uneducated and just can't talk and all this extra stuff that I would say in my mind. And that's the thing, the power of what you say and what you speak, whether it's in your mind or whether it's out. You start to believe those things, and it starts to become a norm for you. So you got to be careful what you say and what you speak into your life. However, feeling like a failure and all that stuff, but I thought about like my sisters and how we laugh about the things that we mess up. We laugh about our mess up sometimes. And so I literally laughed at myself. I text my husband and I sent like laughing emojis like, dude, I just totally screwed up this whole presentation. I messed it up, and I was literally laughing at myself. I told my sisters about it, and we were laughing about it, and I laughed about it and kept it moving. I found myself about to worry about it. I'm like, dude, it is what it is. I messed it up. Hey, whatever. You know who I am now. You know what this program is about. You know what I meant. And that's just what it is. You get up here and you talk about it. Our program, I'm pretty sure you're going to stumble too. So sometimes you got to really, really, really try not to take life so serious, if you know what I mean. Sometimes we tend to take things too serious, and it kind of gets to our heads, and we start to feel a sense of defeat or a sense of failure, or like we're not worthy, or whatever the case may be, or whatever the situation is. However, sometimes we got to laugh that thing off, put it behind us, check it up, and keep on moving, because it's just a learned lesson. Next time, I think I'm just going to follow my mind and just speak what I know, okay? Go by facts, go by what I know, and not try to stage everything and have everything written down. Just like I'm talking right now, I'm just kind of talking off of my head and what I feel. Yes, I do have the ideas before I start these videos. However, I'm just kind of going off of my beliefs, what I know. Of course, I put thought around the subjects. However, I am not going to be sitting here reading off of a paper verbatim. I got to come to what I know. I got to come to what comes to my mind and say it. And if I mess up, I mess up. I take it out or I leave it in. It is what it is. We're not perfect, and that's just how life is. Sometimes you just got to kind of check it up and keep on moving and learn from it. Next time, like I told you, I'm just going to go by what I know, and I'm just going to say it, and I'm going to be confident in it, and I'm going to sit my butt down, and I'm going to be okay to go home and say, look, I said what I had to say. I said what I said, okay? So sometimes you just got to really add humor. Like one time I had an interview, and I totally had all the questions down pat. I studied them. I was good. I'm like, I'm going to kill this interview, girl. Talking to myself, girl, you're going to kill this interview. I'm all about talking to myself positively. I'm like, girl, you're going to kill this interview. Don't even worry about it. You nervous, girl? Stop. So I got in the interview, and the first question they asked me, I paused. I sat there, and I was like, But I caught myself after a while. But I kid you not, it was probably like 20 seconds. And they probably were looking at me like, what in the world? But after that, honey, the questions that came, I answered them perfectly and I got the job. So sometimes we got to check it up and just keep on going and learn from our mistakes, learn from our experiences, and don't take life so serious sometimes. Yes, it's good to take life serious, but sometimes we can become too hard on ourselves. So sometimes you just have to kind of check it up, laugh it off, and keep it moving. Okay. Yes, self-care is allowing yourself to laugh, have humor, add humor. If you're nervous, say a joke. If you are, if you got anxiety about something, laugh about it. Talk to somebody about it. Laugh with somebody. Find one of your goofy friends and be like, girl, I screwed this up. Girl, guess what I did? Okay? Girl, guess what happened to me today? Laugh it off and keep it trucking. Keep it moving. But sometimes that's all we can do. It's just keep it moving, keep on going, because we can't let it stop us. We can't let it defeat us. So we have no choice but to keep walking, keep checking, keep it moving. It is what it is. Hey, you probably were embarrassed. You probably were humiliated. But who hasn't went through a time where they were embarrassed and humiliated? It is what it is. People going to talk. People going to laugh. People going to think however they want to think. However, you got to keep on trucking. You got to keep on trucking. Because I'm pretty sure it's that one person that you came across and you be like, girl, don't she look stupid? Oh no, she just made herself look like a fool. But you never know what that person thinking inside. Like, girl, I just made myself look like a fool. But they probably gonna, learn from their mistakes and keep it trucking. It is what it is. You guys, this shirt is really, really irritating me. That's why I keep doing this. And one more thing about myself, I say a lot. So I'm gonna really work on that. It was nice having this discussion with you guys. Please come back to my lady cave, honey. We're going to sit here and we're going to continue to talk about our topics, continue to be positive about it, bring positivity out of it. I hope that this video helped you guys and brought you a little idea of what you can do when you are in a situation where you feel humiliated, defeated, or whatever it is. I hope you can just laugh it off and keep on checking. And so I would like you to continue to come and get these positive discussions in with me. I would like you to continue to keep it positive, okay? And if it is not, we're going to speak positivity, even if we probably don't even feel positive. Just speak it. Just speak it. I'm going to have a good day today. I'm going to wake up and it's going to be a good day today. Girl, yeah, my boss told me to come in her office when I get to work, but we're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna talk about whatever we gotta talk about, and I'm gonna go on by my business. Today is gonna be a good day today. Okay, so yes, you guys, go ahead and press that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. Join the family, join my lady cave, enter the lady cave every time I post a video. Go ahead and click the bell in the corner. That is the post notification bell. You will be notified when I post videos. Hit the like button if you like this video. Go ahead and join the conversation and put a comment down below, giving me different topics that you would like me to talk about. And also just kind of giving your input on things. And keep it positive, okay? Because if there's any negative comments, either I'm not going to respond to them or I will delete them, okay? We're keeping it positive over here. Positive vibes only. All right, honey? So, that is it, you guys. You guys have a wonderful, blessed, and prosperous day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.